All right, let's get back to it. I'm sorry about all that. Things are not ideal. Okay, we do have people in chat. Well, we have people in watching the stream, but okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. People are in. Okay. What was I doing? Let's see if anybody else comes back from before. Yeah. Okay, I burned my thumb and now I burned my... Hey, Tutu, you're here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we were working on the elevator. Okay, so I need to do a check here. So because we're gonna need to update the... Okay, let's go back to the game just for a minute to see what we were doing. How did you burn your eyes, Tutu? Or did I burn your eyes with something? With light mode editor. Okay, so let's get our elevator back down here. So we need to let's get Luigi on the platform. Okay, so it's a constraint and it pulls us towards the... I did, of course. Okay, I see. It pulls us towards the top. Okay, so yeah, like with all these crashes, I'm starting to wonder, it's like, did my other stick of RAM go bad? It's like, that would be annoying. That would be really irritating. All right, there was a distance here. Okay, so we need to get the transforms. Okay, so if we're going up, which is the default, we need to get the transform of the... So instead of player pause and self pause, we're going to do self pause and... So if we're going up, we're going to the top target. Target pause. So, lying on the couch in complete darkness, and then this. I guess it's dark over there where you are in Europe. So if the distance, and this one we have to be very close. So, because this is going to go right 0.05, let's say. So if the distance between the self pause and the target pause is less than 0.05, we need to set going up to false. And then we need an else branch here. I think we can just do this. But there is one thing we need to do. We need to change the target of the constraint. Okay, so... Ugh, why is this... Oh, it's because I'm missing this guy. Come on. There we go. Cool. So this is going to set going up to true, and this is going to be bottom target. Light mode, blasphemy for my eyes. Well, you know, I think it's good to read. I like it. Anyway, so... that's fine. Now we need to do the constraints. So I think we have some examples of this in Leviathan.as. Okay, so constraint. Okay, so so we can do... Okay, so we got to get the constraint component of self. So here we need to self dot get constraint component. So now we have our constraint. And we need to change the target. And then we need to rebuild the constraint. So Also, we need to get our physics object. Is it? How do we get OBJ? Okay, yeah. So physics get object self. And then on our constraint, we also need to set the target. So let's go to I need to go scripting.cpp for a minute. I don't know if we have the ability to set targets right now. Okay, so constraint. How do we set up constraints? Oh, I can't see you guys in the chat. I need to change the chat. My bad. Let me put that in OBS real quick. Get the chat up. No, chat. There you go. There are all you beautiful people. Ahoy flag CZ, ahoy flag DE. Yeah, Germany and Czechia? Although, yeah. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, so this is self, the physics object, and I need to look into constraint. Okay, so I don't think that we have a... I need to add a target here. So set. I'll call this set other object. And it's gonna take an entity as a parameter. And then we'll create the function for that. So, entity E. It's called set other object. Okay, so. And it also needs to take a point constraint as its last parameter. Yeah. Okay, so target equals e dot get ID. I think that should be good. Okay, so how does rebuild constraint work? Let me just double check that. Rebuild constraint does what I think it does. Oopsies. Okay, cool. Great. Okay, cool. So, what we're doing? In here, let me just end the thing here. Where's scripting.cpp? Where did it go? Scripting.cpp. Okay, rebuild the constraint. Okay, so I think we just call set other object here. So we do constraint dot set other object. Okay, and this is gonna now be directed towards the... Okay, so this is if we're going down, so now we need to set this to the top target. And I think we can just copy this and into here. And change this to bottom target. And hopefully we'll be able to set that up and it will go. I will adapt. Sipping soda reminds me to mix a fresh spicy ginger soda with fresh ginger. Yes. This is more weird Korean soda. And it's empty now. All right. So I need to add the script component to the elevator. So, elevator platform, add a component, script, update. Now, I think resources / scripts / elevator.as. Oh, it's case sensitive. Is this case sensitive? Lowercase elevator.as. Yes, because we're on Linux. Okay, we got an issue. It says no matching symbol constraint. No matching symbol self. Oh, we gotta do auto self equals get entity. And I think that should just pull in whatever entity is this update function. Script compiled successfully. Okay, cool. So, why is it not moving? Do I have to wake it up? Did it go to sleep? All right, let's add some printing in here. Target pause. Let's print the distance. Auto dist equals. So we're gonna do console out F distance. Do I need to convert it to a string? Do I need to convert it to a string? Is that do anything? All right, maybe this works. Okay. Is that? Did I not save the? It's a save elevator. Reload the script. Oh, Max, it's not running. Okay. This is 1000. So the script is gonna. Okay, so it's now. Okay, so maybe my margin was not big enough. So let's do 0.5. Wait. 0.4, let's say. Save that. Okay, wake up. Okay, there we go. I think. Okay, actually, we need to. What we should do is we should. We get the. So if we do, we're going to have an else branch here. Activate. Dot. Wait, how do I activate? I forgot. Oh, I think it's just activate, but the thing's not popping up. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so if we're not close enough, then we're gonna activate. And in this case, I think I can put the margin back to 0.05. Let's try that. So we can get closer. Okay, so reload that. I gotta see if it's actually going. Okay, so it's going down. We're going down now. I'm gonna increase the speed on it just to see if that's we can check this out a little bit faster. So we're on the y-axis. The force is insane, but the speed is only 2. So let's go to 10. Oh, yeah, we're going real fast. Real fast elevator. So it gets to the bottom? Oh, it's not getting close enough. Let's change the target. Elevator bottom target. Let's move it up a bit. To like here. Okay, save. Okay. But what's our distance? Okay, I'm gonna need to... We're gonna need to do the same thing here. Okay, reload. Reload the script. Why is it, did it not successfully transition to going up? Or we are going up, but maybe we're not awake? Or we gotta be awake. Rigid body. Yeah, we are awake. It's not moving. That's curious, that's curious. What happens when I... This is elevator bottom target. We want it to be elevator top target. So I guess the target didn't... Yeah, okay, so somehow the target didn't get set properly. I think that's the problem. So I have this set target here. So set other object. Maybe this isn't getting hit properly. So I set the target of the point constraint to this entity here. Why is that? Yeah, okay, it's not defined. That's fine because I just defined it. All right, what are the how we doing here? This is curious. So the target here. Oh, why is this a property? It's not supposed to be a property. It's supposed to be a function. Set other object. E. Cool. Let's just double check that that's set correctly. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I need to rebuild now. But okay, let's save. Let's save this and let's restart the game here. Because it could have just been that I had that trailing property thing here. Okay, let's put all the AI to sleep. Let's teleport the player up to here. Okay, we're going real fast up. We're probably even gonna bounce when we get to the top. Whoop, yep, a little trampoline there. Okay, so why are we not going back to the bottom now? So, the target here is... It's still the top target. It didn't get set to the bottom. Okay, so maybe the distance isn't close enough. So let's change my thing all the way to 0.33. Maybe just can't get close enough. Okay, let's reload. Okay, that seems to have worked. Okay, so now we're back to the bottom. What's up, gamers? We are making an elevator. That's what's up. It's going very fast, though. Okay, it goes all the way back to the top now. Yeah, we have some moving platforms. So many bugs waiting to happen because everybody loves moving platforms. And it is funny that we're crouching because we're being pushed on by the... Yeah, it's because it's moving so fast. But I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow down the speed of this guy to 3 instead of 10. Okay, so now this means that we can add maybe some interesting things to get on and off the elevator for. It is, we are doing something funny because the elevator is moving kind of quickly. So maybe we'll go back to 2. But yeah, it is because we're bouncing on the thing because the elevator's pulling away from us, but then we're doing this, right? If that makes sense. Moving platforms are always, so I think when the elevator starts going up, it's gonna stop the funky walking. Okay, yeah, so we walk normally when the elevator's going up because it's pushing onto us. But when the elevator's pulling away from us, we're gonna do like a weird bounce walk, if that makes sense. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Is the elevator tilted? That's kind of interesting. Alright, so I should add some little places to go, some stops to get off on the ride up this elevator. Yeah, because I think it'd be cool if there was like a different thing to fight at each floor. So we could do something like that. So let's go back to the blender. All right. Get a little bit of a. Can we do like a wall bounce? No. Oh shit! We got crushed. We got stuck in between the elevator and the side. That sucks. Okay, let's go back to our tower in here. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna add another floor, so we can add maybe some stuff going on up here. Okay, so I'm gonna add a was there an easier? Okay, we're gonna need a couple edge loops, I think. So we'll start with one here. Move it near the bottom. Yeah, so actually this is something that if you're using Blender and you're not doing it, it's you're wasting a ton of time. If you let's say we went all the way and we looked at something and I'm like, shit, oh, my camera, I can't get the thing in my camera. I want to look right at the thing that I'm working on. Well, if you press the numpad dot, the period on the numpad, or I guess it's a decimal, it brings you right to what you have selected, which is super useful. And it so anyway, let's add another floor here. So I think that should be hopefully tall enough for a person. So let's select this loop here and extrude and scale. Okay, actually we only want to scale along the X and Y axes. The axes in Blender are different than in the game, so I just want to make that clear. Okay. So, I believe now. Let's see, how far can we go before it starts poking up? Okay, there. So that's the room. Okay, now let's just UV unwrap this. UV. Okay. Scale 100. No. Not scale 20. Scale 10. 10 is good. Okay, cool. Same here. UV unwrap these. Scale by 10. Now we have a little room. We can put some goodies here. Okay, so let's export this guy. Let's make sure we have everything selected. Okay, now let's get back into the game. And we should be able to... go back to the tower. Okay, so our ride is coming down. Okay, whoopsies. We gotta dodge these. Actually, let's pause them. Pause enemy AI. Are they gonna get crushed by the platform? Actually, that'd be fun. Let's crush one with the platform. Oh shit, we didn't have him positioned correctly. Parallax was but let's... Okay, why are we not going up? Mesh? Do I gotta wake up? What's our distance? Everybody? Wake up? Okay, so we're at the... Okay, so it didn't... It's not setting its thing to the top. Bottom target. So it's currently targeting the bottom target. Oh! I think I know what the problem is. Yes. That makes sense. So I think instead of using this going up, we're gonna determine this programmatically instead of using this flag which doesn't get serialized. So I'm gonna add a entity, and it's gonna be called get other object, and this is gonna give us the object that that is being targeted, like, by the point constraint. So it's going to return this guy. Okay, it's gonna return entity. World? Oh. I have a thing to get the world. S world, is it? Frig. How do I... It is S world. S underscore world. That's what it is. Static, because it's okay. So why is this why you an error here? That's not helpful. Oh, it's get other object. Okay, that's why. Okay, so it's gonna be called entity get other object, and it's a member of the point constraint. So instead of going up being equal to this, we're gonna say going up is true if get other object. So we need to get the point constraint. So our constraint, and actually we can get rid of these here. Oh, whoopsies. And we can say constraint.get other object equals top target. Cool. Okay, so that should figure it out. That should figure it out which way we're going, instead of just relying on some dumb flag that could be set to whatever. Could be out of sync, is what I mean. So All right, well, it looks like we actually have a fair amount of viewers back. It does look like people survived the stream failure earlier. Okay, so let's... Oh, we have some no matching symbol. Get other object. What do you mean there's no matching symbol? Oh, it's because it needs to be a member of point constraint, not a member of entity. That's why. I know, like, yeah, some people have some, like, friggin' introspection, like, friggin' meta programming, way of getting the members of a class for script bindings, but I like to just write them manually, because then you can tweak things a little bit better for the bindings. Meta programming is so good. Yeah, what's the word that you use for, like, when you, like, automatically generate the bindings? Like, I don't think meta programming is quite the word, although that is technically encompassed within that, I think. Not introspection, or is it introspection? I don't remember. All right, can we get these guys crushed by the elevator, actually? Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on, come on, come on! Oh, I got crushed by elevator too, though. Okay. Reflection! Reflection! Yes. Alright. Okay, so we killed ourselves with the elevator. So the elevator can kill, which is good. Isn't there, like, a cutscene in Oblivion where the guy giving the quest can get killed by the elevator when that's happening? Okay. I register my types with Nth reflection system, then I can query meta information about the type for save games and also editor UIs. If I had scripting, I would use that too. But, so you are going to have scripting, and you are going to use AngelScript, by the way. I'm just telling you right now, because it's the best one around. Okay, let's pause the enemy AI. Let's kill the droid ship here. Yeah, there we go. I'm not the droids you're looking for. Okay. Okay, elevator coming down. So it's gonna come to the bottom. Then we're gonna get on. It seems like it's not that bad, actually. Oh, we missed it. I need to probably make it pause at the bottom for a bit. So let's see if we can do that. Let's make it pause for a bit. This is Leviathan.as. There's some timer in here. Time. No? Leviathan. Control F time. Game time milliseconds. Okay, cool. We'll use milliseconds, even though that's not what I want to do. AngelScript is really not that bad to add, actually. Like, mine looks complicated because I have a lot of things exposed in AngelScript, but just to get the basic scripting working, it's not that bad. Okay, so going up. Okay, cool. So let's so I'm gonna set a auto last transition equals this should really be in the save game data, but I don't want to bother adding that right now. Okay, so last transition. This is gonna be like when we got to the bottom. Okay, actually, actually it's fine, actually. It doesn't need to be saved. So arrived, it's gonna be called arrived. So if arrived minus 10 seconds is 10,000 milliseconds. So if arrived, okay. So if game time, if the current game time minus 10,000 milliseconds is what? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna reverse the way I do this. So, okay. If the current game time minus when we arrived is greater than 10,000, we are gonna do this. So actually, this shouldn't be at the bottom. So, okay, so we set going up to here. So then that's gonna put it into... So yeah, this is gonna be... Okay. Actually, yeah, I think we can just do right at the top. I think we can just do return. Return, don't do any of this stuff. And then all we need to do is in here, we set arrived equals arrived is going to be equal to the current time. Okay. Okay, so now we should wait. It should wait for 10 seconds at the bottom of the elevator. And at the top as well. Okay, so let's put these guys to sleep. Okay, so it's coming down. And it should wait for 10 seconds now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No? That's not 10? Okay, something's not happening. Oh, did it go to sleep? Maybe it went to sleep while we were doing that. No, it's not sleeping. Maybe I did maybe my conversion between milliseconds was wrong. Oh, I needed to reverse the thing. So let's save this and let's reload here. Because right now it's okay. Let's reload. Reload. Can I move you? Okay. I'm just gonna rebuild the... Okay, so if this is less than 10,000, then return. Okay. Game time milliseconds is supposed to keep going up, so it should just work. All right, so we're coming. No, we're stuck. Mesh. Can we? Oh, okay. Well, I moved it, and now it's coming down. So maybe it is a sleeping thing. Okay, so. Okay, and now it just bounced. So that was not 10 seconds. Okay, but let's see. Can we at least get off onto here? Yeah, we can see the parallax mapping is because we don't have a bevel there. It's okay. So we got to this little section here. The parallax mapping is all screwed up because of the geometry. Parallax mapping doesn't work if the normals are all messed up, which they are because there's no creases here. So I'm gonna quickly go back into Blender here. Just going to edit mode. Solid, and I'm gonna add some creases because that's gonna fix all the weird parallax mapping, hopefully. So, mark sharp. And when I said crease, I meant sharp, because creases are also a thing, which we're not doing. Okay. The weighted normal? Why is that? Why are you not responding to my creases? Okay, is this not the right object? That's odd. Come on. Also, I keep saying crease. I mean, oh, maybe it's in the bevel. Yeah, okay, so the bevel is changing my, Is there a keep sharp or something here that I need to check? Yeah, so somehow the bevel modifier is overriding my sharp. Why is that? Maybe I need to add... why is that? Are these guys? No, these guys are being listened to. Why is it not listening to my sharp setting? Are these set to bevel? No, they're not. That's odd. Well, okay, so for now I'm just gonna I'll clear the sharp here and I'll set a bevel here. That's gonna fix that. It's not really what I want, but I'm not gonna mess around for now. I wanted them to be sharp, but I'm just gonna bevel them for now. Okay, cool. Let's re-export all that. Export GLTF tower. Okay. Let's reload. There we go. Now all our parallax mapping is fixed, and we have some interesting things. Okay, where's the elevator is going up, but it's I don't know if it's gonna wait for 10 seconds like it's supposed to. Whoopsies. Okay, get me up on that. Okay, so I'm on the elevator. Let's speed up the elevator real fast so we can get to the top while we're testing this. Alright, 10. Real fast elevator. We're gonna bounce. Probably when we get to the top. Alright. I'm gonna pause the AI. Get out of here. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna add a counter in here so that we know how long we're waiting for. Auto elapsed equals that. Elapsed, apparently I can't spell. Okay, and then we're gonna output elapsed. I can comment out these now. And then let's reload the script. Okay. It's going up. Almost at 10,000. Okay, why is it stuck at 84? I think maybe it's this guy is his rigid body is not asleep, but What happens if we just move it a little bit? Okay, it's still set to go to the top. That's interesting. Oh. We need to comment this out. I mean, we don't need to, but it should be. Set on the top target. Oh yeah. Let's reload this. Okay, so its target is clearly still the top. Which means we're going up. Which means our distance... Alright, let's... put the distance again. Which means that if our distance is less than this, we should continue. Okay. It's gotta wait 10 seconds again. Because we reloaded it. I'm confused a little bit. Okay, almost 10 seconds. Okay, so now it's not... So it's not going into this branch. We're going up. Oh, we need to move this out here. Sorry, my bad. Okay, let's... Instead of making it 10 seconds, let's make it 5 seconds, just so it's a little bit faster. Okay. We're waiting our 5 seconds. Okay, we got close enough. 5. But why are we not... So we definitely have to be in this branch if we're going up. So the target right now is the top target, so that means we're going up. But we're not printing the distance. Why is that not happening? And the script's not crashing. Is it running? Okay, what happens if we just comment out this entire thing? I think what might be happening is we, You're not moving? How did we... It was working a minute ago. Okay, so... Let's print out that we are going up. And in here, let's print that we're going down. Going down. Why am I so bad at this right now? Because I'm a little bit sick. Okay, we're going down. But our target is still the top target. That's odd. Why is our elevator target still the top target? Because we set it right here. Oh. Okay, no, we set it here to be... Oh, I think I might have... Wait, but going up is if we are hitting the top target. But this should be going up, but it's printing going down. Because right here, it very clearly says elevator top target. So top target is equal to elevator. Going up is equal to this. And if we're going up... What's going on here? Let's copy this. Okay. You know what? Is it? Do I need to make a reference? Do I need to take a reference to this thing? Is that the problem? No. I don't. Maybe it... what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Okay, so. Because we're clearly checking if it's equal to the top target. It says it's going down, so it's not equal to the top target. Maybe get other object is returning something weird. Scripting.cpp. Okay, get other object. What does get other object return? It returns the target, which should be okay. What's the target? What's the world? Okay, it seems like a valid value, so it's not just... It's not setting some, like, weird-ass... Okay, so maybe in the rebuild constraint... Let's, like... I'm just gonna, like, force it to be here. Like, I'm gonna set this in here. Set it to the bottom target. What happens then? But don't rebuild. Okay, it still says going down. Why does it say going down? This is, like... Seems false. Constraint equals top target. I'm getting very confused right now. Sorry, let me adjust my posture here. Okay, so. Is it the equals? Did I not define a equals operator for it? Entity. Okay, so we register. Okay, we do register an equals operator. And it's just going to call the entity equals operator. It's not checking pointers or anything. Get other object is not defined. Okay, let's... Other int equals this. Let's see. Does that do anything? Maybe there's just some weird, like... Okay, it still says going down. But it's clearly not. It's clear... Okay, so this is the bottom target. Okay, that's fine, actually. So, now... Wake up. But why is it not moving? It's supposed to be going down. Oh! What? Maybe... Okay, so somehow the rebuild constraint didn't get hit. Somehow we didn't rebuild the constraint. Okay, whatever. Let me just set all the code to how I want it to be, and let's see if it comes back when we get to the bottom. Okay, reload. Okay, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Okay, whoa, that's some weird, we'll have to deal with that later. Okay, so we hit the bottom. Okay, and we go right back up without waiting for 5 seconds. Did we? Okay, so the target... Target. Let me just double check. Target is top target. Okay, cool. So now when we get to the top, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when we get to the top? Okay, we get to the top. And now it says going down again. Without waiting the seconds. I've clearly just programmed something wrong, and I'm just... Okay, what happens if we... Is it some weird thing here where we didn't rebuild the constraint? It's going down, but it's clearly still set to elevator top target. Something's lying to me, and I don't know what. Set here. Then we rebuild the constraint. Okay. Let's just... Okay, let me... So the target is the top target. Sure, that's great. And then... we take our distance between ourselves and the target. Then, if we're close enough, we set it to the bottom target, and then we rebuild the constraint. Now, what I'm wondering is if this guy here... Wait. So the constraint is definitely the self constraint. It's not somebody else's constraint. Anyway. Well, we kind of have an elevator. It kind of works. I don't know. It goes down. It goes up, but it doesn't necessarily go down. So... I don't know. My brain is a little bit messy today, as I've mentioned many times. I have excuses, of course, that I always make. You know, it's never my fault. It's never my fault. Anyway, it is, however, around the end of stream. I think I'm just gonna cut it here today because I could not figure it out. The script appears to be lying to me. I'm gonna need to go through a whole rabbit hole, but I would like to remind everybody that below this video, you should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Add this game to your Steam wishlist. That helps a lot. It lets Steam know that you want to buy this game, and so that's great. And also Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, you are very much welcome to join. It is a bunch of cool people hanging out there. We talk about the game. We talk about sometimes other people's games that they're working on. And we talk about all sorts of things, including, you know, weird sodas sometimes. And we will have more Korean soda next time. I have a whole bunch. Last time we did, was it Japan again? Yeah, we're doing a pivot to Asia, apparently. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Next week. Sorry that today I couldn't figure it out. My brain's not working well, but I will figure it out, and I will see you next week. All right, I'd like to, and thanks guys for finding the second stream after it crashed. But anyway, bye guys. Thank you.